what do you call it, handyman, or what are those things? You know, those.
We're going to clean the lenses and the lights.
Well, I know, but I mean, even when
there's so many variables, it's going to be what it's going to be. And I think that, you know, again, it always becomes an act of faith that this community will rally to things that are important to them, and they won't rally to things that are unimportant to them. And it's just so. Hopefully, if this continues to be a viable and valuable tool for this community to have a voice, then it will be a great event. And whether or not, you know, whether we have bad weather or not, we need rain in Santa Cruz, and we need a lot more peace on this planet. So I think it's, you know, a good combination. But logistically, a lot of the very specific things about everybody will be worked out tomorrow night, because a part of it will be, let's say hypothetically, you can commit now, but you might show up late and you didn't know that. So what we want to do is really, we have a 3-hour window to kind of work with people, and that's going to be plenty of time this year, because what our real responsibilities in terms of turning on the lights and spreading out the lights is more condensed than last year. Whereas last year we had 3 hours to go 3 miles. That was insane.
We did it.
We did it. We did it.
What about cleanup or the end? Do you need people to still?
Right. The thing is, there's no alcohol involved. We're not selling anything. So there's not, you know, a bunch of wrappers and stuff. So there may be some garbage, but because it's a short time frame, I think it's one of the great things about this event is that you don't have a lot of the problems that you do with big events that last for 4, 5, 6 hours. It's very small relative. The volunteers are down there for the longest duration of time. You know, they're kind of well suited to handle their own issues. I mean, there's toilets out there, there's porta potties, there's stores.
And just as far as the lights go, just leave, gather them up, kind of, or
just put them in a group. If you see a cluster of 10 or 12 lights that burn out, just, you know, if you can rally people around you to help move them to a corner.
Where's Kirby?
We got lights though.
Got lights? How many did you bring?
Probably about 70.
Are there more?
Yeah, there's more.
Who's bringing those?
I'm not sure. I left after I got my 70.
Thanks.
Some of them.
That's amazing.
Start loading it. Walk away. Load. They have synthetic.
Banana peel.
White House. There we are.
How are you?
Good. Yourself?
I just got here. You're are you doing karaoke?
We walked it up.
So, yeah, I parked off. 5-minute walk.
But not go far from it.
So what do we do? We collect a lot of people. It must be nice later. I think so.
Well, Kirby said not to unload anything until he gets here, and he should be here shortly.
He said he'll be here at 8:45. So
Yeah.
I don't know. When do the rest of us 9 o'clock. I think that's the story.
Yeah, 9 o'clock is when all the lights go on. Then I think he wants to do pockets of 5 lights, which should be easier. Well, we won't need as many volunteers to turn them on because they'll all be
Clusters
together.
within about 10 feet from each
each other, something like that?
Well, that was
clump.
yeah, 5 in a clump, so they're going to be further
So
apart.
it's just click, click, click.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And there is a high beam and a low beam.
Right.
And you want just the high beam, so we'll discover which one that is. I
There you
can't remember.
go. Really, we could do with just one.
Whoa! I'm sure we could. It would be really spectacular.
Subtle lights.
It would be a statement
lights.
of subtlety.
Buddy, you made it.
Buddy made it.
Buddy made it. Yeah, buddy. I should drop my dog.
Maybe we should call
No water.
None of the other ones. But then again, I didn't ask him before he was loading them, so.
I worked at the visitor center today, so I was
Probably
asking
my
if
poor
anyone-
brother who's been calling me. I say, oh, I'll call you tomorrow.
You wouldn't have a jacket to show what?
And she, in the middle of my interview, she goes, so would you be interested in a permanent managerial position?
So they were theirs. And they actually had their house, like, their vacation house was right across the way. So they were like,
Joe, what do you do?
yeah.
Clothes that are coming
gonna have some
are
bad boys
going to be, rather than how they were last year, spread out, singly, they're going to be clustered
Imagine
to
if
get more
there's
oomph out of them.
What's that?
Probably
Yeah, that's
expecting
true.
a lot fewer volunteers this year. So clusters between,
There's 4
I
on the
think he
wharf
said,
and there's 1 at the
yeah, or
surf
5
statue
or
right
10,
there.
I don't remember. Spread out between here and then at the surfer statue right here, as well as along the wharf. It's got some big spotlights that are coming. And then also the giant dippers are going to turn on it now. Although it's on the wharf. Yeah, baby.
Looks like a nice night.
Oh, it's gorgeous, man. No rain. I knew that was going to happen, Peter. Everybody knows. And I made a couple of special calls. Hi, Trey.
You could only see like maybe a quarter mile.
You made it.
We're here. It's beautiful out here.
No.
Not a grain
There was fear of that.
Thank you for coming in.
Kirby, you made it. Welcome. Nightlight 2007, everybody.
That's what we're talking about. So, what we're going to do, I have to leave you guys shortly to go meet the Spotlight guys. Who's down at the wharf, and then I'll come back up here. We've got, all we have is 2 trucks of lights. About 40% of them didn't charge.
Oh no.
It's okay.
40 to 80.
That's disappointing, huh?
It's okay though.
How many is that?
We've got about 130 lights.
Okay.
So last year we had 500 lights that went all the way up. So in a way, it's kind of the same number that would have been here anyhow.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is do it a little bit differently. I know you're going to laugh at that, right? Chris, that's Kirby.
How would you do it any differently?
We're going to do them in clusters of 5. So I'm bringing a searchlight up to the surfer statue. So that's kind of like midway between there and here in terms of the West Cliff portion of it. So we're going to divide into clusters of 5, 10 before we hit the surfer statue, and then 10 going the other way. So that way from the other part of the area it would seem brighter. And then if 1 or 2 dies out, you'll still have 3 or 4, whatever it may be. So it'll actually be easier for everybody to organize. Great. If that makes sense?
Yep, it does.
Okay. So I figured we'd start probably right where that sign is for the first one, and then just visually measure every roughly 150 feet. So I would start there, and then just past the guy with the orange shirt where that little sign is on the railing.
Shit, he keeps moving now.
Wherever he goes, that's where we want.
That's where the club goes. The club follows the orange shirt.
He's going to wonder why you're behind him.
Why don't we have somebody designate exactly how much that is in paces, and then just have them measure it out? And
It's probably more of a visual thing. Really.
okay, so aesthetically, it looks like 150 feet, regardless of the. It's an art project. Come on.
Well, think about where the surfer statue is. We need 10 clusters of 5.
10 clusters of 5.
Does that make sense?
Between here and the surfer statue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys.
One cluster of 50 here.
We're over in front of the church.
Yes, I'm
The church over there, parked over there.
No, we're parked here. So I can put some in my car if you want and distribute some. But just in terms of where we want to
Where do you want to
end
be?
up, we want to end up over in front of that church. So we can probably
So you're going to be near the
walk.
surfer statue.
Is that near the surfer
Yeah, it's right. That's where.
We could probably walk
You're a
from
little
there
down
to
from
the
there.
surfer station if you need
Okay.
people to watch.
I can be between the surfer statue and the Sea and Sand Hotel.
Anywhere in between there?
Yeah,
Perfect.
sounds good.
I still want to.
Do you want to be up here?
Well, you're going to be there.
Well, my car because I just get my stuff, is down towards Pelton. So somewhere, maybe the next one over from them.
Wait to get this audio. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So I just want to let everybody know the things that we need to like spreading the word as we go.
This could be a combination of landscape and shapes and letters of my name.
But is it in conjunction with tonight, or you're just doing that?
I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
Just hanging out, relaxing, enjoying the day, waiting for the madness to begin.
Excellent.
So I might just say Pete. I didn't know what I was going to say. If our lights out there, other than the ones I'm going to donate to her, I'm going to help her get started.
Yeah.
But in other words, what we're hoping is that the beaches will be just flashlights and people. That's what I hope. So if you...
So the lights you have, you're planning really, they're going to go from here to the dream.
Yeah.
Will they go further than that? Are you?
No. Just those lights will be clusters of 5 from here to the Dream Inn,
Okay, so that
with
one
10 rows here, 10 rows south of the surfer statue.
Yep.
And even if they don't make it to the Dream Inn, that's fine. Just kind of like an equidistant, so that if you're sitting at the wharf this year, unlike last year, because I think we'll probably get a little bit of, well, actually we might not even get far.
I don't want to know how long.
But so that sort of from each vantage point you can see it. I think that'll be better and easier for everybody to manage because they'll be together. It won't be like you worrying about somebody manning each one of the lights, and there'll be a cluster of 5, and I think that'll just be easier.
Good thing we didn't waste time worrying about the rain, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking good right now.
No, I think all the worry was when.
But it's going to be cold tonight. I mean, in about an hour, I hope everybody has warm clothes.
Yeah.
But there won't be any rain, and maybe not even a lot of fog.
Do you have another vest? Or
I have the non-bulletproof vest in the back here.
that was
This is the bulletproof one. When it goes dark, nobody can see it. Does that make sense to everybody?
Sounds good. Sure.
I think everybody should get vests on as soon as possible so people can start to rally. We've had people out here all day long passing out flyers, and if you could help in the interim, we have some more I'd like to pass out for folks jogging and going back to dinner. And
this is my very good friend Red.
hey Red, how are you? But the job is partially recruiting. We need you to get people stoked about this project. By 9 o'clock, we have
it's big.
all 3 hours.
What about you, Bud?
Lime green.
I have a headlamp.
27 pounds.
She bought it in one.
But give you some extra vests to recruit people.
Okay. Hey, Kirby.
Yeah.
So do we want to start unloading them now? Or you could. I don't see why not, right?
You want to handle that piece of it? I got to go make a spot like that, but I'll come back and join you.
Sure.
But the visual was putting up, see that sign is on the back?
And then,
Where that guy with large shirt is going. Roughly.
like, where that sign is? Yeah. About that way. Around that too.
I think I'm walking. I'm going to be there. What's that? Kirby.
So should we?
Kirby, are you guys here with the lights? Are you at the wharf?
Volunteer to stay with these lights and we'll go progressively down.
Okay, perfect. I'll meet you at the wharf at around 7 o'clock.
Very cool.
Your truck first?
You're right. We'll get some gasoline because you can't get down here without gas. Get some gasoline because you can't get down here without it.
Yeah. Right on. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Sounds good. Call me when you're in town, or I'll meet you at the wharf. All right, buddy. Bye.
Who was that?
Those are the searchlights.
Where are they coming from?
They're coming from San Jose. We got 5 searchlights, 4 of which are going to be out on the wharf. 1 is going to be placed in that turnout by the surfer statue. So I'm meeting them at 7. I'm going to bring the guy up West Cliff at 7, and I'm going to place those guys on the wharf at 7:15.
So it's lighthouse to lighthouse.
It's lighthouse to lighthouse. There's the lighthouse. That's going to go on when it's dark. You know that?
Yeah.
I want you to know that, Peter.
Are you going to have any lights down at the other lighthouse? I mean, regular your lights.
No. One of the things we try to do this year is that the beaches are going to be the darkest area. So the flashlights, because they're smaller, but hopefully there are many of them, that'll be the great, kind of canvas for them is the darkness of the beaches. So if I start bringing